Alright, here we are in Royston.
Royston!
We're in front of some burnt up looking thing. But we are headed to look for Ty Cobb.
Ty Cobb!
Ty Cobb something. We're looking for his grave.
We're going to Rose Hill Cemetery.
Rose Hill Cemetery. And so far, we're just in downtown Royston. So I'll see you in a minute when we get to his grave. Okay, here we are at the cemetery.
Rose Hill, yay!
Where Mr. Cobb was buried. Ty Cobb had Mickey Mouse numbers when it come to his batting average way back before anybody else even thought about it. His lifetime batting average will never be beat or defeated. I mean, his numbers were just stunningly good. You know, I'm a huge fan of Ty Cobb and do believe he was the greatest ball player that ever existed. Because Ty Cobb did some things that just were phenomenal. They were absolutely phenomenal. And what I mean by that is one time he took a bet that if the opposing team put their pitcher up against him, that he could hit the ball, line drive into the dugout, which was underground back during that time. Passion is great, but I wanted to share a little bit of story before we went to his grave. Isn't it nice not to have the dinging? But the thing of it is Ty Cobb was an incredible, amazing ball player. He was also a big jerk in real life. But to finish the story of what I was talking about, they put the best pitcher they could up against Ty Cobb. And Ty Cobb hit the ball on the first, 90-mile-an-hour pitch. And he hit a line drive straight into the dugout. He said, okay, we'll do double or nothing. So they did it again, and Ty Cobb did it again, and he made several $100s doing that, that thing repeatedly. And as in several $100s doing it repeatedly. And that's not the only thing. He had a guy that tried to rob him one time, and he chased the guy down. He jumped off. The guy grabbed his wallet, and he was on a trolley. And the guy had stole his wallet. Well, anyway, Ty Cobb drove him down, ran the guy down, and beat his face off his head. I'm not lying. He literally didn't have a face anymore. And so that's one of the stories about Ty Cobb. He's also a terrible father, friends the president. If you really want to know more about it, I suggest you read the book, and maybe we can put that in the link, The Meanest Man to Ever Play Baseball. But without further ado, I want to take you to his final resting place, the funder of Coca-Cola, the highest lifetime batting average of all time, first inductee into the Hall of Fame, Mr. Ty Cobb. We're going to go to his grave. All right, let's go look at his grave. Dun 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 dun. Ty Cobb. Ty Cobb, meanest man to ever play baseball, period. We're going to walk up here to his grave. Well, look at this pavilion. I mean, boy, when you're down in Royston, Georgia, you want to have your little picnic in the cemetery? Right there's where you go. The pavilion. But I'm being serious. What a peaceful place to come to. I'm not lying. If you just want to meditate or be alone or be left alone, how many people are going to bother you in a cemetery? But anyway, I guess it's not about recreation. It's about Ty Cobb. And there it is, Cobb. Tyrus Cobb, Ty Cobb. Meanest man, best ball player, best vision, greatest ball player ever listed, ever lived, one of the sorriest human beings that ever existed on the face of the earth. And I mean that with all my heart, on both accounts. It is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. And yeah, he was a terrible guy. Just a terrible, terrible guy. And I know it sounds bad, but he was. And I'm coming up here. Tyrus Raymond Cobb died in 1961. You can see in there. Oh, look at this. The door's open. I cannot believe this. There's them. But look, the door is actually open. I did not break nothing. Tyrus Raymond Cobb. Yeah, greatest ball player ever. Over here, don't really want to touch it. I don't know who this is. City of Royston, the mayor, and I left the ball here. Note to the city of Royston, I did not jam your lock. I did not open this up. Maybe y'all need to lock this, because I should not be able to open the door. I did not jam anything or anything like that, and there's a ball up here. I'd hate to see him steal the ball or something. But anyway, by far, one of the worst individuals ever lived, but one of the greatest ball players that ever lived. Got an empty mausoleum down here. He's a terrible father. And I'm saying that. Life is really short. Is it really short? And I'm going to throw in a little bit of commentary here, and I'll go back to Glenda and get her opinion on this, because we're strictly strange. So let me go down here. Okay, I should not be able to walk in here, first of all, or don't think I should. This should be locked. Okay? And normally it is. City of Royston, you need to lock this where people cannot come in. But anyway, let's go down here and talk to Glenda about it for a minute, see what she says. Okay, here we are with Strickly Strange, the one that founded the channel, the one and only, the great Glenda Strickland, in front of the great Ty Cobb's grave. And I wanted to, just get your opinion on something, and then just let it be. Ty Cobb was one of the best ball players that ever existed in the history of baseball. One of the greatest athletes ever. But he was an abusive father. He was an alcoholic. He was abusive to his friends. He was a racist. Very hateful man. So I guess what I'm trying to say, I wanted to get your opinion on it. Does it matter really if you're the greatest at what you do if you're a terrible person?
No.
It doesn't?
No.
So I guess what I'm trying to say is me and Glenda are what you call middle-aged, and we don't have, one day we'll be up here in this cemetery. Probably not next to Ty Cobb. So What's the important things in life, Linda?
Caring for other people. God first.
God first,
Then your family.
then your family.
Caring for other people.
Yeah.
Being a good person. A good person on the inside. Everybody gets old. Looks fade. Right? But when you have a good heart and you're kind to other people, that beauty lives forever. It's very true.
Okay, well, do you have anything to say before we go?
I just say, please subscribe to our daggone channel. Subscribe, like, and hit that little bell thing if you want to see any more videos. Leave some comments. I have had people leave comments. Leave comments. We want to keep doing this. It's fun to do this. But we need you to subscribe and like. Subscribe and like. Subscribe and like. Subscribe and like.
Okay, you have anything else to say before we go?
Instead of always working on your outside looks, which is
Oh
important.
my gosh.
Instead of always working on your outside looks, make sure you work on the inside as well.
You don't want to say it's all right to be strictly strange?
Oh yeah, that too. It's okay to be strictly strange, really.
We're the good spots for that. Because he definitely was strange. You know, I want to say this too while I'm down here. Right, Ty Cobb was a great person. You know, and he was a bad person or whatever. But look at this. Sandra and Charles. Look at this great tombstone here. I wonder what kind of people they were. I just wonder. But anyway, I want to say, from the city of Royston, it's all right to be strictly strange.